Hello everyone, today I want to show you how to fix the multi-factor authentication issue in the main office. Normally we are supporting a customer and they have set up conditional access. In the conditional access, if I go to the admin.microsoft.com, go to the identity, and when I go to the protection and then go to the conditional access, I click name the locations. I create a name my trust network, which is the public IP address of my home office. So I get this one from the Google, put what is my IP, I get this IP address. So, and then I go to the policy. I create a policy require MFA for Office 365 applications, and this includes all users, all applications, and the conditions. I just select the location, exclude my trust network, which is the public IP of my home office, and also the devices. I select Android, iOS, and Windows. So if I click two controls, so I select require multi-factor authentication, for this policy, which means, if you work in the office, you only need the single factor authentication, but if you are working at home or out of office, you will need the multi-factor authentication. So let's see what happens if I log into the computer in the home office. I just log in as Bob Winter and just log in. So if for example, I sign out, and I sign into this office.com again. You see, I can log in directly, but if I log into the other computers, Linda Smith, and then I sign into office.com, I get this pop-up, ask me to get the second authentication, which is I needed to open the authenticator to approve from my mobile phone. So after I approve, I can get it into office now. So that's the difference. Use Bob Winter can log in, use single authentication, but Linda Smith is the two-factor authentication. So if I also go to the identity and then I go to the users, all users, if I check search for Bob, click sign in logs. So you see there's a single factor authentication for Bob, but if I search for Linda Smith, I click sign in logs, it's use multi-factor authentication. So they are always all in this home office, which the public IP address is the same, but Linda Smith is using multi-factor authentication, but Bob Winter is using the single factor authentication. So let's go back to the identity. If I go back to the identity manager and I go to all users, I click per user MFA. If I search for Bob, so you see Bob Winter, multi-factors all status disabled. If I search for Linda, Windows means the multi-factor authentication is enabled. So, which means even with or without the conditional access policy, still they will be use the multi-factor authentication. So let's go back, click the Windows Smith. I try to disable this one now. I disable. So I disable Windows Smith, multi-factor authentication. And then if I go back to the computer again, just sign out. And if I sign back in again, so I can sign into Office, .com with the single factor authentication now. So use this way, you just, Bob has the same behavior, when he logs into the computer in the home office and open the office.com, sign into log. If I go back to the users and then we select check the difference for Linda Smith, check Linda Smith, this one, click sign in logs. So if I refresh, this is before he's using the multi-factor authentication. There should be no new logs for single factor authentication. Let's just refresh. Always single factor authentication. If I search for Linda Smith, this will take some time to update the log. Just if I go back, 55. Just sign back, sign out. Close. Again. Sign in. So I can sign in to use the single factor authentication. I can use this one fresh. You see this one, we see after we change the settings, you see this use the single factor authentication now from this time. When we sign out and sign back in, so this means it works as expected because we want to use the conditional access policy to control the user access, not through the per user MFA. So yeah, thank you.